In Romans chapter 1 verse 20 it says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible quantities have been clearly seen, so that people are without excuses." Here's the big thing that happened to me today was excuses in the morning. Well, more of excuses over responsibility. Excuses so that I could avoid responsibility or work itself. So, no matter what, no matter how much pain you're in, you should never make an excuse when God says you have to go do this, go do that. When you're sick, when you're tired, when you're angry, even when you're depressed, even when there's a time of reckoning inside you, even when there's a storm that has been brewing and has now finally been released inside you, you should not stop. You should never stop praising God and going forward with God. No matter how dark it gets, no matter how lonely you are, you should always praise God and look to Him. No excuses, never. For this, there is no method other than perseverance that I've seen so far. Perseverance is the only way, but you can either also make God your priority, make Him your responsibility, make Him your only responsibility, and then you will always want to do God's work because you're basically in God's work 24/7. So my advice is get into preaching right now. So then you're always with the responsibility of God and not the responsibility of other things. So then you'll be clean, you'll be fine. You won't become angry or frustrated. But trust me, you will become angry and frustrated. Because then your whole thing changes. You change. Let's try that in another video. This video of Action Science Series. Others, please all have a good day. Dawn out.